The most important thing that you can do for this question is really narrow your focus, okay? Stick to the lines and the ideas that you need to stick to. So yes, they say 17 to 34, and I've included all of that. But the question is way more specific. The social psychologists mentioned in paragraph 2 would likely describe the dead weight loss phenomenon as. So I care what the social psychologists think. Now look at the beginning of this paragraph. Anthropologists describe gift giving as a positive social process. Don't care. I don't care what anthropologists think. I care what social psychologists think. Let's keep going. Until we get to them, I'm not really interested in what the paragraph has to say. It serves various political, religious, and psychological functions. Economists, wrong people again, however, offer a less favorable view. According to Waldfogel, gift-giving represents an objective waste of resources. People buy gifts that recipients would not choose to buy on their own, or at least not spend as much money to purchase, a phenomenon referred to as the dead weight loss of Christmas. So we're talking about dead weight loss, but we're still not talking about the right people. That's economists. They're saying something is very negative, but I don't really care, to be honest. To wit, givers are likely to spend $100 to purchase a gift that receivers would spend only $80 to buy themselves. Still sounds negative. This deadweight loss suggests that gift givers are not very good at predicting what gifts others will appreciate. That in itself is not surprising to social psychologists. Now we're talking. And what do they think of this deadweight loss? That it's not surprising. Let's finish the paragraph. Research has found that people often struggle to take account of others' perspectives. Their insights are subject to egocentrism, social projection, and multiple attribution errors. So that's just talking about the givers, but it's not talking about the psychologist. The only sentence talking about the psychologist says something is not surprising. What is a word in the choices that means not surprising? Predictable. That's it. So we can look at these other ones. Questionable. I mean, I think that this is negative. That kind of matches with some of the stuff that comes before. But if we are looking just generally, then we are going to miss the most important thing that we're talking about the wrong people, right? So make sure you understand the question. Make sure you use the question to narrow your focus to just the information that they're asking for. Our task here is not to understand all the complexities of this situation, to understand all these people's opinions. I don't care. I only care what the social psychologists think. So all the stuff about the economists, it's a trap leading me to choices B and C. Now, unprecedented is a tough word. We might not know what that means, but we do know what predictable means, and we know that not surprising is a good match. So we shouldn't let unprecedented mess with us here. It does mean that something has never happened before. So that doesn't match with not surprising. Because if it's not surprising, that suggests that they expected it to happen, probably because it's happened before. I'm doing a lot of work there, but the easier way to do it is that the lines don't say this at all. The lines do not say it is unprecedented. This is a very strong word. We would need evidence of this idea. It's not there. The only evidence that we're given is all we need to pick the right answer. Stick to the narrowest interpretation of what you're being asked as possible, because the more extra thinking you do, the more brain power you waste, and the more likely you fall for a trap. So keep it dumb, keep it narrow, and you're more likely to find the right answer, as counterintuitive as that might seem.